Hey YouTube and welcome back. We are trying another line now with the updated and buffed Icy Wind Poliwrath, and it's kind of tricky to try and build a line around this, but I knew that I wanted to try kind of an ABB line, so I thought maybe we'll try with Lanturn and Serperior lead, and this team was devastating. I don't know exactly what's happening in the Retro Cup right now, but almost every lead was a water or a mud boy. So yeah, Serperior lead just absolutely went on a tear, and Poliwrath does really well now with Icy Wind. You can, if an Altaria swaps in, you can counter swap Poliwrath and win the twos. So, pretty decent. I also had a game against a Lanturn where they baited with a Surf, and we won. Poliwrath won the Zero Shield and able to flip it. Anyways, let's dive straight into battles and see what we got today. So our first battle, you see, here we go, Quagsire lead. So we want to be ready to swap, and they're going to bring in Altaria, and here we go. This is exactly the matchup I was telling you about. So you do outpace them. Obviously I was a tiny bit slow on the swap because I swapped at a strange time, but we're going to start getting to these Icy Winds before they get to any more aerial aces. Now in the zeros, you do you get to an Icy Wind, but then you basically get Dragon Breath down before you make it to your second Icy Wind. So that's the problem there. But yeah, with a few counters advantage, you can win the ones as well. Anyway, so we're just going to play this out. They are going to bring in Ampharos. I'm going to bank my move and swap back into my Serperior here. And I was trying to farm, I was going to let them throw a Brutal Swing, but it looks like they're farming for a Zap Cannon or a Focus Blast. So I'm going to just make sure I get off my energy. And this is now in range that we can take it out with either of the back two mons. But we're actually able to take them out. They probably bring back in their Altaria. I'm going to just throw my neutral Irrelace. And yeah, they're still far away from being taken out. So yeah, we're going to just bring in Lanturn. I think that it's wise to just save that energy on Poliwrath in the back for we can debuff whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's the Quagsire. So we know that we want to get this into range that we can take it out with Poliwrath. I should definitely be going for the Scald here. I don't know exactly what I'm thinking, but they're going to get to a move, and I can now farm them down with Lanturn, come out with the energy for the Altaria. They go for an Acid Spray, which is just what people do, and I should have stopped tapping there, but yeah, these are like first day battles, right? So there's far less and random silly things than there have been in previous seasons, but people are still running some questionable movesets. Anyway, so we take that game, which made it super close at the end. Cresselia lead, this is kind of decent for Serp. We're just going to stay in here because we definitely don't want this on our Poliwrath. Or our Lanturn, right? Because it's normally got Grass Knot. So we're just going to stay in here, throw our Frenzy Punch, and it's Aurora Beam. So this is not great, right? I don't know the counts for Aurora Beam, but we're going to get off our second Frenzy Plant, and if they shield, we'll shield, right? But if they let this go, we can just let ours go and come in and get an energy advantage. So we almost take them out. I could shield this and farm them down, but I thought maybe they bait me, and I'd rather not shield. But we're going to come in here with Poliwrath and hope they don't have another answer for it in the back. And they bring in a Medi. And now, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I'm going to build up. I'm assuming they have something that's weak to Poliwrath in the back, right? So we're just going to come eat all of this damage on our Lanturn, and there it is. There's the Basti. So maybe it was worth throwing energy on Medi, because my Poliwrath's going to come back in here and farm, but it's going to cap at 100 energy, so we're going to waste some farm. Lucky for me, they throw energy here, so now we don't even have to give up a shield to farm this down, and we can just take it all the way. So it's actually a perfect farm down, come on with 100 energy, or almost. And yeah, we're just going to start firing Icy Winds. They have two shields, right? I think they actually let this go, which is kind of bad for me. But we know that they have deep punch. They're probably even going to bait here, but that's just not worth it. Not worth no shielding, right? Okay, they don't bait, which is great. I think if I'm not going to get to two moves, I might as well try and farm them down. They don't bait again, so now we can easily farm them down. And yeah, another close game. Still seeing Medi, but if it doesn't have Psychic on it, it feels much better to play against. Another insanely amazing lead. They bring in Skarmory and they probably top left here. They don't. It's also not running Steel Wing, which now the Steel Wing counts are 877 for aerial, sky attack, and 888 for the Brave Birds, with Steel Wing, not with Air Slash, what this is running now. So we're going to, they're going to shield this, and I think I don't even need to shield the Brave Bird. They just sky attack, and yeah, we're just going to go for another surf. We're just going to farm them all the way down. This is even better. And they bring in a Trevenant. So this is not great, but we have a lot of energy to send into this Trevenant to put it low. And yeah, only getting to one move. Thunderbolt does a bit more raw damage, so definitely the better one to go for. Probably just bring in Poliwrath here, because we know we have such a hard answer to the Swampert in the back. So yeah, we don't need to shield anything here. They probably are going to try and bank energy and catch, and we're not going to let that happen. We're just going to come in here, farm this all the way down. I think I actually make a bit of a misplay here, and I throw, maybe it's a different game where I throw into CMP. Okay, they shield. I probably don't even need to shield this. Yeah. We can easily farm them down, come out with 2 Aerolaces, and yeah, we're cooking with gas here. So yeah, another game where Serperior just tears through, as long as you can avoid the Skarmory, right? Now I was chopping and changing between Open Great League and the Retro Cup. At the time I didn't really know what the difference was. I could use all 3 mons in both. And here we have a Lairon lead, so this is definitely Open Great League because steals are banned. Yeah, and they're going to try and catch on this. We don't really have a good answer to this, so we're just going to keep throwing. Stay in here, get rid of Trevenant, because it's actually a bit of a problem to our backline. We are going to shield here. I'm not sure if they bait. They do bait us, so it's not great. Right, we CMP them on this move, so they're going to have to give us both shields if they want to even fight for switch. So they bring back in the Lairon, and I'm going to swap into Lanturn, because if they get out, then I still have Poliwrath in the back for it, right? And they bring in a Whimsicott, which is a bit of an issue for this team actually, but luckily we've got a shield advantage, I mean this huge energy advantage, and now I'm just going to save my shields. If they throw a Grass Knot, they're probably not able to farm me down here. If they are, it will be a bit of a problem. Okay, it looks like they will be able to farm us down, but we get to the surf, and if they shield this, then they're screwed. If they don't, then you know they're screwed anyways. So I'm just going to come in here with Serperior and eat this damage, and yeah, they try and make a snipe. We've got Poliwrath for this, Body Slam does nothing, and we're going to farm it down. I could probably even let this go. I think they're going to top left before it gets to that. Yeah, easy. So yeah, Serperier's really just grabbing insane leads. They're going to bring in a Medi. I'm going to farm up to 6 and just go for the Frenzy Plant. Sometimes I bait, but they haven't really been shielding. So I'm just going to get this low enough that I can ensure switch and then bring in my Lanturn, which is the worst thing against the Quagsire. So I think in the game Wait, do they shield? I can't remember how this goes. There was a Medi game where I shielded a pup. Yeah, it's this game. So they shield, and I assume they might throw a double buffed move, right? But it's just a pup, and it's fine. We're gonna keep switch. We come up with energy, and their Quag's not gonna get too much farm. So they bring it in, and yeah, I'm running Water Gun because when we were team building in the beginning, it seemed like Water Gun. We even get to another surf. Was just a smarter play, right? Bit more play into things like Gligar, which would be a huge core breaker for this team. Anyway, so yeah, they're going to throw Stone Edge and probably swap out, and yeah, this is over. We just need to make sure that we can get this down. I'm going to shield the first one because they probably throw a Sludge Bomb, and I'm about to debuff them, right? Build up to the Scald, throw the Icy Wind, and I must say this Icy Wind on Poliwrath feels awesome. Maybe it's awesome from my perspective. It might be horrific from the opponent's side. And yeah, they're just going to top left. There's nothing they can do. Because, yeah, you can just get things. Poliwrath is pretty tanky in the Great League even, so. And another insane lead. I swear, these are the first 10 battles. I chopped out 1 or 2 where people top left it within like 5 seconds. But the rest are all just in order. This team just could not stop getting. Okay, yeah. We CMP there, which is a bit silly, so I'm going to undercharge it and I'm going to get the perfect farm down. And we're going to see what's in the back. And now they can't really come out of here with farm, but even if they did, I would get super cool broken by this thing, so I really want Poliwrath on it. So I'm just going to stay in here, throw these aerial aces. They're going to do some pretty decent chip, and they're forced to throw a move, and a lot of these are running Thunder, so yeah, so he's not even going to be able to farm me down now, and we're going to just get them lower and lower, chipping away. Aerial ace kind of feels busted on this thing, but I don't make the rules, right? I just play the good mons that Niantic gives us. So they're going to take out our Serperior, and they don't come out with much energy and they don't come out with much health, so that's kind of crazy, right, for a bad matchup. And they've got Azu in the back, and it's completely over. So winning switch there was great. Even though we have a double water line, they do cover each other's weaknesses kind of well. Obviously grass is a huge issue, but yeah, the flying coverage that Lanturn gives it makes it really strong with Poliwrath in the back. They safe swap Sableye, and I want to just get a shield advantage here. They really can't let this go because a Frenzy Plant would do so much damage to them. I'm going to eat this and then throw a second one. I mean, throw a Frenzy Plant, because if they can either double shield or they can just give me switch immediately. And now they are at 6, so they should have it, but they overtap, and that's amazing. I don't even have to give up a shield. They bring in Altaria, and this is rough. I'm going to just throw a little bit of chip damage, but now they have an energy advantage or an energy lead on their Altaria, but they do have a shield down, which is kind of great. So yeah, we know it's Azu, so we just need to make sure that we keep alignment, and actually with shield up we're going to take that game easy clap. Lanturn lead, another amazing lead. They're going to bring in Vigoroth, and it takes me quite a while to swap out here, but you know, as long as we keep switch, there's nothing Lanturn's going to be doing to our Serperior. So I think I'll throw an Icy Wind here so we can survive the second body slam. If they shield, we probably will have to shield though, and they do shield. So I think we can shield and probably farm them down, because we can survive a body slam now that they've been debuffed. Oh, and we get them on the 5th counter as they reach the body slam. And Skull does more damage, right? But this is a guaranteed debuff, and even though they're 100% swapping out, I feel like it's kind of just worth it to do it. It was kind of stupid here, but I'd have to be 10 times worse to throw this game somehow, because we have, you know, I even see now it's 1475 CP shiny, so it's kind of bad IVs, and there's nothing they can do here. Lanturn feasts on these chickens. Easy clap. Yeah. There's just nowhere for this team to go. I don't know why this opponent's still in this. Kind of wild how RPS this has been, considering I'm running an ABB line and I'm just RPSing the hell out of my opponents. So, you know, be warned, it might not stay working this well, because there are obviously some call breakers, but we've just had great alignment here. Galv is one of these call breakers, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up to 5, because it takes them the equivalent of 6 to get to the lunge. And I'm just going to dive straight into Lanturn and catch the lunge. If they don't throw it, it's fine. We can live 2 moves from the Galv. But A, I want to draw out a grass type, and B, I don't want to have to shield that lunge or eat it on my Serp. Because like a typical ABB line, you kind of want to save your front. I shield this, which is actually super questionable. We do get a big farm down here. And I guess now we have switch, but yeah, they just bring in Altaria and I'm debuffed. This kind of feels bad. I feel like having switch really doesn't do much, although we do get 2 Thunderbolts off here, which is very decent chip into this Altaria. Let's see what we decide to do here. I think, yeah, we're going to come in Serp and just sack it, because they didn't bring in anything weak to Serp on our safe swap. Oh, and there's Talonflame, and we're shield down now. If we were even shields, we could possibly, I think we still get outpaced. Yeah, no, we do. The new fly, oh, but they bait, which is amazing for us. We call it bait. But the new fly takes 3 to get to. 3 incinerates and then 2-2. So it's even quicker than flame charge. They're going straight flame charge. I'm going to keep baiting here, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach Scald in time. Oh, I remember this. We both try and catch a move here, and they just have too much HP and they're going to farm me down. I need to come out with a move on my poly to beat the I can't blank. But yeah, it's not even going to matter to beat the Talonflame because they come out with a move here. Kind of tricky end game. The opponent played that really well, so GG's. Coming into the last few battles, Serperior Mirror. So our first non-great lead, and I don't know why I'm farming up, but they go for a Leaf Tornado, and I mean, they get double punished because I don't even get the debuff. Thank the Pope. So we're going to now be in a great place. We also win CMP. You can see on the screen my Serperior Ivies are not that great, even though I played the whole community day. But it's a shiny, so we take those. I think my opponent's is also a shiny, which is super cool. Anyways, they Leaf Tornado again, and I'm just going to farm them all the way down. They're really unlucky and don't get a debuff a second time. I think they go for an Aerial Ace here, which now it's too late, and we farm them down. They bring in an Obstagoon, and yeah, I could swap out here and save all this energy because it's, you know, going to do well. But I'd rather... Oh, I could have baited and got a move there, but it doesn't matter. We have a super hard answer to this. They have a bit of a call breaker in the back with Ufisk, but I just need to save shields for Poliwrath. I don't care. I just want to try and get their last shield with the Surf. Maybe I do shield this? No. We know we live this just barely. Now we're going to get some farm here, but not enough. And we have 2 shields for Poliwrath. We can probably even counter this down, but we're going to take a shield here, and then we can easily take out the Obstagoon. They probably try and make a catch here, which I should be aware of. I don't think it's really a win condition for them, but it is something that I should just be, you know, not blatantly and obviously throwing the move as soon as I get to it. So, yeah. We just debuff this. You're going to see their Night Slash does like not even 10%, and we're just going to farm them all the way down and have a move. So GG's Trainer, another super RPS line. Maybe that's also not a bad lead. Might want to swap out of here at some point, but yeah, Serperior really just puts in work. It's only really the dragons. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, there are definitely core breaks to this team. Dragon leads are, especially the flying dragons, are really bad. Okay, they throw the Ice Punch immediately the first time, so I assume they're going to do it again the second time. And they do. We make a great catch. They bring in a Dugong, which is not a great response to a Lanturn, but lucky for them, I'm running Water Gun. They almost always bait the first one, so I'm just going to eat it. And now, I'm scared. You know, I was considering baiting here, but then I shield the Surf, and we just in shambles. And so they don't shield. This is great. So I'm going to even eat this. I think I don't really need switch anyways, right? I think I want to try and get a shield, but I don't want to do this damage because I want to get this farm on my Poliwrath. So we're going to eat probably an Icy Wind here, and that's fine. And their Poliwrath comes back in. They're dry, so I'm going to just throw this. I could have farmed up like 3 more because we went CMP, but okay, we have 2 moves. I mean, another move stored, so we're going to combo play them as they shield, and we'll see what's in the back. It's a Greninja. Now, at this point, I forgot that they had a shield, so I should have baited here, but I don't even think there's anything they could do right. I have 2 shields and a Poliwrath, so opponent can be top lifting. And now they get the boost. I wanted to no shield this to see how much damage it did, but I also didn't want to just throw the game and have it carry me, so I'd rather just shield and be safe and take the win. Easy clap. Okay, Dragonite lead. Of all the dragons, this is fine because it's so squishy, right? So we're going to just throw 1 Aerial Ace and then swap into probably Lanturn to see if we can draw out a grass type or something, or eat some energy. And it's a Charger Bug in the back, which is not a great answer for Lanturn. But I remember this game. I actually misplay this. I should probably be saving 2 shields for Poliwrath here, because the counters do huge work into Dragonite, right? But they definitely outpaced because it's 3-2, 3-2 to the X's. And I decided to shield this because I think I need switch, but you know, do I? I know their Dragonite is over a move, so not really worth it. I should just be saving shield. Anyways, we farm all the way up, get our shield back, and now they throw the energy, right? So we can come in. Also, if I remember now, make a stupid play here. I should just come in with Poliwrath and farm this down. But I'm going to come in with Serperior and get some energy and then catch the X's here. This is stupid because now get off switch, they can just bring in their Dragonite and there's no farm to be had. I'm going to shield this. I'm pretty sure they're going to outpace me. I'm just going to hope I survive and then maybe farm it down. But yeah. Okay, no, they throw the super. I can probably farm this down here, but we're shield down. We have a lot of energy. Maybe if it's like a Swampert in the back, we can do it. But I mean, the line would make sense, but it's a Lickitung. There's no ways we win this, right? We can just, for science, see how much damage this does, but we need more than 2, and they're going to reach body slam and take us out. So well played to our opponent there, and that's going to be all. So yeah, really enjoyed this team. Poliwrath is a monster in this cup, and probably in general. I just checked this. It wins Scam 1s and 2s, and if you have an energy lead, it definitely does 1-0s because you just take a Brave Bird, and they might bait you, but yeah, I think if they bait you, they get to the second move 1 earlier. So yeah, don't take my word on that, but yeah, really a big upgrade to Poliwrath. So if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.